Hi everybody, I just wanted to pop on and go through the My Alphabet Activity book with you. Basically, I'm just going to be going through the instructions with you, which does come with the document when you download it. The things you're going to need are first a binder, and I just put with a clear pocket so you could slide the cover through. If you have a binder that doesn't have a clear pocket, you could always laminate the cover and tape it or glue it to the cover of the binder. Next, you need Velcro. I just bought these Velcro brand sticky back, and I bought it as a roll, and you can just cut it off. However, they do come in little round dots that you could stick to the back, which might be a little bit easier, but I opted for the roll because it was a little bit cheaper. And then you're gonna wanna cut 216 of the soft pieces and then 108 hard pieces. And I did about a 1/4 inch for both of these. And then next, you'll want a laminator to laminate some of the pieces if you do want it to last a while. And I am gonna talk about a different option that you don't have to laminate. Next, you're gonna wanna put the letter pages 4 through 16. Now I printed these on colored cardstock, but you could always print them on just regular colored paper or even just white paper if you wanted. And I slid them in front to back into the page protector. So A, B, and then on the other side, I slid in the C, D, and then so on and so forth throughout the book, just front to back. After you do that, then of course you'll just put the pages into the binder and then print out pages 17 through 21, which are these word cards here. Once you laminate and cut out these, then you'll put the crunchy Velcro on the back of these and store them in the margin of each page. And that way they're nice and neat here on the side to do the activity. Now basically the book is ready. I did want to talk to you about an alternative first. If you didn't want to stick these in page protectors, I didn't leave much of a margin here when I created the document, so you could always laminate it with a margin here and then just hole punch the lamination and put it into the binder that way. Or if you didn't want to create the binder book, because it is time consuming to cut out the Velcro, you could just do it as a file folder game. And then basically you'd create a file folder for each letter card. So you'd have A, B, C, D, and then this example is just a GH example. I just taped an envelope on the side here with the letter cards in here. And these are laminated already. They just don't have the Velcro on the back yet. And then instead of putting them face up, you could do face down and do it as a center game. And then the kids can just take turns putting these by the correct letter sound. So they take turns pulling over the cards. This is hat. Ha, ha, hat. I hear a letter H, so I'm gonna put it by the letter H, okay? And then you could just play this as a center instead of using it as a Velcro book. And then I'm gonna go over the rest of the pages. Let me just put this back. And then in the book, if you're gonna choose to do it as a book, then of course you would just, same thing, bus, I hear a B sound, I'm gonna put this by the letter B. And instead of just setting it there, of course we would Velcro it, okay? And the Velcro cards do have both vowel sounds. So alligator and airplane. We hear both the long and short. I did include 2 for every long vowel and then 2 or 3 for the short vowel sound for each of the vowels. Another activity is you could use a dry erase marker, and I did include outlines here for the kids to practice forming each of the letters. I didn't do a very good job, but just to show you really quickly. And you could go through and do that for every letter. And it's just great to reinforce letter sounds and how to form the letter. We're gonna actually keep this in the car for my daughter to practice doing her letters, forming her letters and hearing her letter sounds, just as something to do when we're driving in the car. You could, of course, each kiddo could keep one in their desk. They can work on it when they get done. It could be a center. It could be a free choice. There's lots of different activities, but I'm just going to go through and flip through the book with you. This book, though, is missing the GH because I did include that I did put it in the file folder for this demonstration. But if you see here, this is a page that has 9, like the front. Most of them, though, do have 8 letter cards on the side. This is just so you could see the different pictures that are included. I tried to include animals, food, different things they might see around their home. I did put a few shapes in here. So this is just a really good way to do a cumulative activity. You could also, if you didn't want to do this as a game, you could do it as an assessment, and you could print this just on white paper and have the kids cut and paste it instead of doing a reusable game. And that's your choice when you download it. But those are just some different options you can do. I hope this was helpful. When you download it and you're going through the directions, if the video didn't help you, then please email me, which is on my blog. But I hope this was helpful, and I hope you have a great day.